Bone Spear is very powerful this season, as you can have 100% overpower uptime with the Bone Duster's aspect by trapping enemies with Bone Prison. The damage of Bone Spear is close to Blood Wave, but more fun to play. Bone Spear can kill ladder boss faster than Blood Wave, as it has ability to consume corpse with its attacks. On the other hand, Blood Wave takes time to ramp up its damage. It needs to move around, pick up blood orbs on its first cast, only can use Corpse Explosion on its second cast, as we can't move while doing Corpse Explosion. This makes Bone Spear feel smoother to play compared to Blood Wave. Nevertheless, you still need to move around if you want to pick up the blood orbs for extra damage. But it is optional, as we don't rely on it to bring down the cooldown of Rathma's Vigor like Blood Wave. We use this passive just for the overpower damage, not for guaranteed overpower, as this already provided by Bone Prison. I will briefly walk through the gears, as you can find the detail in the planner I shared in the description section. We will use Deathless Visage as core unique for Bone Spear. Try to get a max roll version with greater affix on chance for Bone Spear's projectiles to cast twice. The reason this affix is important is we can make it near 100% chance by triple masterwork it. Then, you can temper another important affix, Titan's Fall, on two-handed weapon. If you don't have GA on chance to cast Bone Spear twice, then you need to temper the same affix on two-handed weapon to achieve 100% chance. Titanfall gives you a lot of multiplicative damage when you are fortified. GA on rank to Bone Spear is nice to have, as each rank gives you 3% damage. The choice of chest is Shroud of False Death with GA on maximum life. For glove, focus on Bone Spear skill rank, attack speed, and maximum life. Temper the glove with blood attack speed and corpse tendril size. The aspect I use is Bone Duster. This is the most important aspect, as it gives you guaranteed overpower on enemies trapped in Bone Prison. The pant is Indira's Memory. This unique makes Bone Spear function as blood skill. It gives you a lot of multiplicative damage from blood skill passive and paragon boards. It also create additional Bone Spears from corpse, but drain your life while doing that. For this unique pant, try to get a max roll with GA on Tide of Blood and maximum life. Focus masterwork on Tide of Blood. It is okay if you get your last hit on maximum life, as both affixes can increase your damage. The choice of boots is Path of Tragul. You just need the one with GA on Bone Skills. It is a bonus if you get GA on Bone Prison cooldown reduction. The main benefit of this unique boots is larger Bone Prison size to trap more enemies. On the unique Power Bone Splinters, get a medium roll is sufficient. The Bone Splinter's damage is low, its purpose is regenerate essence, with the lucky hit chance to restore primary resource on the two-handed weapon. On two-handed weapon, get GA on Intelligent and maximum life. The weapon we use, two-handed mace, get GA on Intelligent and maximum life. Enchant the third affix with chance to restore primary resource, as Bone Spear will drain essence quickly, as we are not using any resource generator aspect on ring. Tempering affix is Titan's Fall for multiplicative damage while fortified. The aspect is Grasping Vein, which gives you critical chance and critical strike damage. On Amulet, focus on attack speed and any good passive skill ranks you can get. The tempering affix is Rapid Ossification. Try masterwork it at least once, as it helps bring down the cooldown of Bone Prison. This build requires 100% Bone Prison uptime, as you can't overpower without it. I will cover this in more detail in skill rotation section. The aspect for the amulet is Dark Dance. This gives you 120% multiplicative damage when your skill drain life. It works perfectly with Indira's Memory, which drain life with every corpse consumed. On ring, get GA on attack speed. Temper with Rapid Ossification. Focus masterwork on this affix as well. Legendary aspect on the ring is Sacrificial. The next ring is Starless Sky. Get GA on core skill. The skill tree and Paragon, you can refer to the planner I shared in the description section. If you have any question, you can post it in the comment section. I will cover a small part of the skill tree and Paragon nodes related to the skill rotation used in this build. As Grasping Veins is on two-handed weapon, we need to cast Corpse Tendril before attack the target. That's the reason Ghastly Blood Mist is used in the build, together with Blight Corpse Tendril to generate Blood Orb to boost damage with Blood Begest Blood. I also has Abhorrent Decrepify to reduce cooldown of Blood Mist, Corpse Tendril, and Bone Prison. Decrepify is cast with this rune word, as we don't have free slot on skill bar to use this ability. As we put a very high rank on Titan's Fall, the build needs Shroud of False Death for a free passive skill Drain Vitality. As we use Indira's Memory, we need to pay attention to our HP, as we will lose the double bonus from Tide of Blood if our HP drop below healthy level. This is not difficult if you follow my recommended skill rotation. Rapid Ossification, also another important passive. It gives you 100% Bone Prison uptime by Temper and Masterwork the skill rank. The skill rotation is quite simple. Cast Blood Mist at the start of the fight to generate corpse, as you have none of them in the beginning. Cancel the Blood Mist when the first corpse appears, and cast Corpse Tendrils. Stay near the target, cast Blight, and use Bone Prison. Start attack the target while Bone Prison is active. Stop attack when Bone Prison is expired. There will be a lot of blood orbs near the target. You can pick up them for extra damage with Blood Begest Blood. That's the reason it's better to stay close to the target to pick up the blood orbs. A lot of time I just ignore it if I am fighting an easy target. Cast Corpse Tendril again without Blood Mist, as there will be a lot corpse generated by dead enemies or with hewed flesh if you are fighting a boss. You should never attack without Bone Prison, as it will drain your life quickly. With Indira's Memory, you need the overpower to heal you with Supernatural Bone Spear. Bone Prison also helps to regenerate essence with the Bone Splinter's Fire from the unique boots, with the Lucky Hit Chance Restore Primary Resource affix. As we don't have 100% uptime for Soul Rift, only cast it when there is big group of enemies or fighting a boss. I often keep Soul Rift as backup spell to regenerate essence, as sometimes I attack enemies out of Bone Prison and used all my essence. When you start play this build, you may encounter issue of not knowing Bone Prison already expire and continue attack the enemies until left with very low HP and run out of essence. This happen when there are many ground effect, and enemies make it hard to see the Bone Prison. What I do is I keep watch my HP. When it goes down means Bone Prison already expire. Take a potion to heal, as we need to keep healthy to get double bonus from the Tide of Blood. You can also heal quickly by pick up blood orbs. This will give you extra damage at the same time. The build planner is available in the description section for Eternal and Season Realm. The character I use to demonstrate this build is an Eternal. The damage is going to be much higher with boss power if you play in Season Realm. That's all I want to share with you today. If you like this build, please click the like button, or better if you subscribe. Have fun blasting the monster. Thanks for watching.